Hey everyone, Tony D and little Joan here with a Pineys podcast. Today we're going to look at, not the whole thing because it's a half hour long, but we're going to take a look at the Mother Leeds' 13th Child. That's probably about Now this is, for those of you who don't know, it's on YouTube. You can look it up. You have to search Mother Leeds' 13th Child. This was the movie kids in the South Jersey grammar schools would be shown that would reenact the Jersey Devil and encounters with the Jersey Devil. It's kind of a documentary. It's kind of a reenactment. It's not very good. This is a guy who's telling the story how he ran into the Jersey Devil. Here it is, Mother Leeds' 13th Child. That's the logo. It was made in '74, so it's pretty primitive in the way of movies. But this basically tells one of the encounters with the Jersey Devil. You don't really see the Jersey Devil. You just see a lot of scenes of like the woods. This guy's running through the woods, and he's gonna say and he's telling the story. So this is this is the host, and they just got him standing in the woods. And look at all the shadows on him and everything. They didn't shoot it very well, in my opinion. But you can watch the whole movie on YouTube. So, and see, they got him sitting there. They got shadows all over the guy. You're supposed to have a bounce board. Get the shadows off his face. Somebody recorded this off of NJN Classics, originally broadcast in 1974, and then at every grammar school. Let's see if we got. At some point, they start. Here, the reenactment. So here's the reenactment of the birth of the Jersey Devil. So they got the midwives there, and the Mother Leeds giving birth. And the women whispering and bad sound effects in the background. the acting. when you heard you were going to watch this movie, besides the fact you didn't have to do any homework that day, you were psyched because it was like, we're going to see the Jersey Devil movie. We're going to see a devil. Oh, cool. When you're in grammar school, you're like, wow, cool, forbidden. Let me see that. And of course, you watch the whole movie, and they don't really show anything. It's just they show everybody's reaction, like, oh man, it's just bad. It's a bad movie, in my view. They have these illustrations.
People that you're about to meet are going to relate experiences that actually happened to them.
People that you're going to meet will actually tell you things that happened to them. Oh man, this goes on for like a half hour. So you got footprints, and looks totally like a guy just put his hand in the pine barren sand. I forgot about the music. They got all these illustrations of the Jersey Devil. But they're made in the 70s, so they're a little bit, like heavy metal-ish.
We got there, was told it was canceled, and we couldn't stay overnight there, so we went out. Everybody thought, somebody's fussing around. Then we realized, no, it's too much.
Yeah, there's the noise. I remember that noise. So anyhow, the reason I'm showing this is, of course, it's Halloween, and usually I'll watch something like this about the Jersey Devil. So if you haven't seen Mother Leeds' 13th Child in a long time and you saw it back in the day, maybe it's time to see it. If you've never seen it, it's a pretty funny movie. The reactions are just classic. And also, I just wanted to tell you again, the Pineys 2 is out. Joan's very excited. I'm very excited. If you haven't read the Pineys is about a group of hunters that hunt the Jersey Devils. Plural. There's more than one in my story. There's hundreds. And they live in the Pine Barrens and they hunt these devils, trying to send them all back to hell. Number 2 is out in time for Halloween, and it's all about witches. Tons and tons of witches. I don't think they mentioned witches in the documentary. It's just all Jersey Devil, but there's definitely a lot of witches in South Jersey lore. So check out the Pineys at Amazon. Links in the description. And we'll see you next time, Pineys.